Have a huge new unannounced Switch 2 game leaked. So the Switch 2 is coming out around June 5th, which is around the beginning of the summer, honestly. And I think the Switch 2 will sell pretty well. Other than the fact that the Switch 2 sold out very, very quickly as well here. The Switch 2, I think, will continue to sell pretty greatly as well here. And Switch 2 is going to get even more exclusive games as well here. You know that Oblivion remake that, just came out? Well, according to a leak, that game's coming to Switch 2. Yep. Switch 2, I'm looking at the spider on the wall. Okay, I'll stop looking at the spider. Okay. Yeah, but yep. Let's remember, they were just comparing Oblivion to Tears of the Kingdom on Twitter. Actually, it was really a Reddit. Redditors are just stupid. Okay. If you want to look at look for the dumbest people online. Maybe I think the vegan teacher would qualify, and most of Reddit. Okay, when Nintendo clearly said if you already owed Tears of the Kingdom, which those 20 million people who already owed the game, well, you can get the upgrade for that game for free, and you can get the upgrade if you have the Switch Online subscription for free, basically, and that applies to all of the games that will gain upgrades for the Switch 2 as well. Yeah. But Bethesda will likely be porting the Oblivion remake to the Switch 2 as well. The Switch 2 is set to release worldwide on June 5th, 2025, blah blah blah, for the price of $450, blah blah blah, as well. But this isn't too surprising. They'll port Oblivion, they ported Skyrim to the Switch 1 as well. And they're going to port a bunch of games like Doom and stuff to the Switch 2 as well. The Switch 2 seems to gain a lot of third-party support as well. The only unfortunate fact that there is a possibility that the Oblivion remake will be another crappy keycard game, which means the full game will not be available on the cartridge. Yes, they somehow able to manage to fit Cyberpunk on the cartridge, but they can't fit frickin' Bravely Default on the cartridge. It really just shows how lazy developers have gotten now. Oh yes, Sonic XL generates can fit on the Switch 1 cartridge, but it can't fit on the Switch 2 cartridge for some strange reason as well. And it's just absolutely absurd that third-party developers are this lazy as well. Yeah. Nintendo was able to fit all their games on a 64GB cartridge, but Sega can't fit a port of a Switch 1 game onto the Switch 2. Also, if you want to play the Switch 2 version of Sonic XL Generations, you'll have to buy the game all over again, which is even an extra layer of greed from Sega. And we already talked about that in a separate short video, so I won't spare you the details now. But it seems that Oblivion remake is coming to the Switch 2. And that's this video here. Goodbye.